Welcome to Day 8 of the MDPN 100, which is 100 days worth of storytelling prompts to help you market your product in subtle, honest, and engaging ways. As always, I want to start by saying that you should not use AI to write your story. I say this because when you give AI your full backstory and what you learned from it, it can then learn it and feed it to any and everyone on the internet. We're entering a time where the only thing that'll set you apart from your competitors and AI is your story and expertise, the stories you have and the lessons you've learned that AI can't replace or replicate, yet and hopefully never. So I think it's really important for you to protect them. Now let's jump into the lesson. Today's theme prompt and story prompts can be found in the description below. Day 8 is when you tell the story about the big move that created a big change in your life and your business. We typically feel the most doubt in the moments right before we take a big step. This is the time when you talk about that big, doubt-filled moment that was followed by your leap of faith. By this point, if they've been reading along, your audience is invested in your story. They feel like they know you and understand what makes you tick. They know some of what you've overcome, and they're excited to know what happens next. You set the scene, laid the groundwork, and now they feel like they're a part of your story and not just a witness. It's like when you're watching the first season of a really great show. If you make it to episode 8, you're probably hooked. You know all the players and you care about what happens to them. This point of view is what helps your audience stop seeing your brand as another generic product maker in the market and instead as one they obsess over, follow, promote, and defend when needed. In this story, tell why you almost didn't make your product. While it's great to talk about everything your product does and why your audience needs it, this is your chance to get them to imagine what their life would be like if you never made it. Even if they haven't bought it yet, they know it's an option that they can still consider. An answer they can turn to whenever they're ready to. You want them to imagine how they'd feel if that option no longer existed. We all know the pain we feel when an option we took for granted gets taken away. That sting when a person that adored you, but you never fully committed to, finally moves on to someone else. And good for them. Or when a movie sits in our Hulu watch list for months, yet we feel angry, betrayed, and even a little bit of despair when it gets removed from the platform. It doesn't matter that you hadn't watched it yet. You were going to, and now you can't. And that sucks. You can also use this story to address some of the objections your audience might have to buying. Talk about some of the concerns you had while making it. What you wanted to deliver but didn't know how to. What needs the original version of your product didn't meet. What competitors intimidated you or almost made your product irrelevant. Doing this helps your audience see that you're self-aware and thinking multiple steps ahead. It validates their concerns and lets them know that you're doing what you can to address them, that you're on the same wavelength. So buying from you would be supporting a like-minded person, and a like-minded person can help them get to where they want to be. It also makes you reasonable in their eyes. People consider people that think like them to be reasonable, even if their logic is absolutely unreasonable and illogical. It's that sense of camaraderie. The thing that makes you say, "That's a good egg. I like them." And people buy from people they like. And even if they don't like you, they'll respect you if they feel they understand you. And that respect can earn you a sale as well. It's as simple as that. So reveal your thought process to trigger that response. My pivot moment was when I was trying to create the actual physical website for the MDPN 4 Creators Library. I spent 11 months and thousands of dollars, plus a couple free trials, trying to get the dang thing up. I tried multiple website platforms. I bought multiple WordPress themes. I even pulled countless all-nighters trying to build my own app. But none of them were turning out how I wanted them to, especially not for less than $500 a month. I had an ADHD hyperfixation on creating a clean, easy-to-use, searchable library that organized hundreds of digital product and content blueprints by category and allowed members to easily save and access their favorites whenever they wanted. None of the 20-plus options I tried seemed to be able to do that. By December 2024, I was over it. I loved my library and thought it was a great idea, but both me and my bank account were exhausted. So I finally decided to let it go. I don't know what possessed me to revisit the idea in February 2025. Maybe it was mercury in Gatorade or something. But I did. I found a brand new platform with a customizable system and decided to take a leap of faith on it. I was scared of wasting more time, money, and energy on a business that seemed like it was destined to fail, but I believed in the vision enough to give it one last shot. If it didn't work this time, I was going to let it go forever. I bought a 1-year subscription to the platform, tinkered around a bit, and got the entire website up and running in 2 days. 11 months to 2 days. Who would have thought? And now that Library is helping people make more money in this crazy economy by creating content and products their audience love and view as valuable. And then I was inspired to create the MDPN 100, which will hopefully help you make more money by easily marketing products you're proud of and your audience needs. Imagine if I never gave MDPN another chance. All of the Day 8 prompts can be found below. If you want to check out the MDPN 4 Creators Library, the link is also in the description below. And if you don't want to create anything new but still want to make more money, consider becoming one of our affiliates. We offer high commission rates and we add more ideas to it every month, so it'll never grow stale. I'll see you in the next lesson.